What's up, YouTube? This is Atticus from The Complete Trade, and today we're going to take a look at Coinbase stock. Cutting to the chase, Cathie Wood continued to offload shares almost every day this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to be specific. In the last Coinbase episode, Coinbase made up 11.52% of ARK's portfolio. As of today, Coinbase makes up 10.34% of ARK's portfolio. Last Coinbase episode, we talked about how Cathie Wood was most likely going to continue to sell Coinbase shares to get Coinbase's weighting under 10%, and we're seeing that in real time. Now that Coinbase's weighting in ARK's portfolio is almost under 10%, Cathie Wood should almost be done selling. But just because Cathie Wood stops selling doesn't mean Coinbase stock will stop going down. In fact, we believe the downtrend is just the beginning. Moving into the charts, for those of you that are new, Coinbase is breaking out of Wycoff accumulation schematic number 2. We're in phase D, where Coinbase stock has formed an SOS, which stands for sign of strength. Just like in the Wycoff schematic, we do anticipate Coinbase will form a third LPS, which stands for last point of supply, at around $116.30 at some point in the not so distant future. Additionally, Coinbase has closed the week under the red 61.8% Fibonacci retracement at $158.42, which gives more power to the bears. That's why this week we are putting a medium-term price target on Coinbase stock back at $116. The advice, which is not financial advice, remains consistent. Take some profits off the table. We still maintain that the worst decision at the moment is to FOMO your life savings into Coinbase stock. Be patient, we will have another buying opportunity in the future. Moving into some bearish signals, Coinbase did close the week with a bearish evening star pattern. As you can see in the screenshot above, bearish evening star patterns occur after an uptrend, and what usually follows is a prolonged downtrend. This is why for the past 4 weeks we've been saying take some profits, take some profits, take some profits, because you don't want to give back all the money you've made back to the market makers. Okay, so today we're going to compare Coinbase stock to Palantir stock. And before you say, Atticus, you can't compare an AI company to a cryptocurrency exchange, I'm not comparing the fundamentals of the companies. I'm just showcasing how market makers move stocks in a similar fashion. As you can see, both Coinbase stock and Palantir stock both broke out of Wycoff accumulation. Both charts formed a SOS, which stands for sign of strength. Both charts also tagged the red 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level, which is a critical resistance level. Additionally, both charts also printed a weekly evening star pattern when retail investors started piling in. As you can see, Palantir stock for the next 6 months proceeded to do absolutely nothing but trade sideways, and we believe something similar may be happening with Coinbase stock. We do believe both Palantir stock and Coinbase stock will eventually pull back to their respective Wycoff resistance levels. Moving into some Coinbase news, Coinbase is continuing its global expansion efforts by purchasing a company with an MIFID2 license. With an MIFID2 license, Coinbase will be able to begin offering regulated derivatives like futures and options in the EU. This comes shortly after Coinbase secured a virtual asset service provider's license from France just a few weeks ago. Now, Coinbase did share the following statement with CNBC on Friday. This license would help expand access to our derivatives products by allowing Coinbase to offer them to eligible European customers in select countries across the EU. As stated in previous Coinbase episodes, it's nice to see Coinbase's global expansion plans coming to fruition. This just supports the long-term bull case for Coinbase stock. Our long-term price targets that span between $430 and $2,156 still remain unchanged. Moving into some indicators, starting with the TD sequential indicator. In the last Coinbase episode, we did warn about the 9-count sell signal on the weekly time frame, coupled with the bearish weekly gravestone doji. This week, Coinbase adds another bearish signal with the bearish evening star pattern. Remember, the 9-count buy signal did mark the bear market bottom. Be careful buying Coinbase shares up here, as this 9-count sell signal could mark a very significant top. Moving into the daily RSI indicator, we're finally starting to see the bearish divergence on the daily time frame play out, as Coinbase stock has dropped almost 24% to start the new year. As stated before, this correction in Coinbase stock is simply just resetting the daily RSI before the next leg higher. One bottoming signal I'm looking for is the daily RSI to print a reading in the oversold region below 30. The current daily RSI reading is at 52.97. Closing things off with the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation, the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation got rejected inside our red Fibonacci retracement resistance area. Unfortunately, we're printing the same bearish evening star pattern on the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation. This should lead to a multi-week downtrend. That being said, the long-term bullish signals still remain unchanged. The Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation has pushed past the supply trend line, breaking out of a bullish falling wedge and a bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern. Listen, I know people come to YouTube Finance for validation. When people click on finance videos, they look for videos that support their investment position. So when you click on a Coinbase video that has a thumbnail with a $500 price target, you expect us to say Coinbase is going to rip it to $500 in the upcoming weeks. And that's simply not going to happen. Back in August, we thought buying at $72 was an amazing investment and buying opportunity, and it was. But when bearish signals start presenting themselves, we're not going to lure people into buying a potential top. Okay, so that's my analysis on Coinbase stock for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.